they trade Shedeur. Well, they can't right now, but still. Pretty much the only thing could shock me if they start Shedeur next week. But based on Kevin, and I told y'all, they probably was going to get Shedeur, Dillion Gabriel, like 3 more games after October. So that was going to be Jets, Ravens, the Raiders. The Raiders I don't know yet, but pretty sure they're giving him the Raiders. And they might even give him the next game after that. But what we do know is Kevin had his press conference, and Kevin said right out the gate, I'm sticking with Dillion Gabriel. I'm sticking with Dillion Gabriel. I don't care what y'all talking about. I'm sticking with him. Now, what's funny is he always say that he got to go watch film. I got to go watch film. I got to go watch film. But you ain't got to watch no film to stick with Dillion Gabriel. So you just locked in. You just locked in on Dillion Gabriel. And just watching Dillion Gabriel and how he operate. Yo, this is basically, that's his highest ceiling. What we seen today is his highest ceiling. It's nothing more, nothing less, at least in Cleveland's playbook with Kevin being the head coach. That's the most you're going to get out of Dillion Gabriel today. Now, if he went and played with Cincinnati, maybe they'll get something else out of him. Or Miami, they'll get something else out of him. But, y'all, it ain't shocked me because I already knew going into it, it was 13 games left after the first 4 was played. And I told y'all 7 of them could be Dillion Gabriel, 6 to Shedeur, or 8 Dillion Gabriel, 5 to Shedeur. If you want to go 9 and 4, either way it was going to be like that. We already knew that. But the fact that he said every question he answered, I got to watch film, or we got to wait to see we tape. But sticking with Dillion Gabriel, he already know. Oh, yeah, y'all, this scripted out. This is planned. I told y'all this is planned. This is they plan. They got to tank it out. Tank it out. So, yes, Kevin should be fired because they sorry, y'all. They lost a bunch of games last year. Only won 3. Losing a bunch of games now. Kevin ain't it. Kevin get up there and say the same thing every day. We just got to do better. I'm sticking with Dillion Gabriel. We just got to do better. I got to watch tape. That's not fair to answer that question yet. Got to watch tape. So it ain't fair to say Dillion Gabriel ain't it. But it's okay for him to say he's sticking with him out the gate without watching any film. Now, he did say that Dillion Gabriel had some plays, and Dillion Gabriel had some plays he wish he could have back. But y'all, at the end of the day, if you see a kick return getting scored, and then a punt return getting scored on your team in 1 quarter, know that they tanking. That means your team tanking. This is an undisciplined team, y'all. A very undisciplined, trash situation. I know Myles Garrett get up there and say he want to win, and listen, they coming for Kevin at all corners now. They saying, Myles, do you think the quarterback situation stay where it is? Myles like, look, man, I ain't got no control over that. I'm on the defense side. That's up to Kevin. Best believe everybody wants Shedeur. Best believe everybody wants Shedeur. Would the play have been better? I believe it would have been way better. Because Shedeur, he just got that arm to get right. Now, I looked at some of the plays they was calling. I was on live watching it, watching the stat line go. As I'm watching the plays, I'm like, some of the plays was nice. Then some of the plays, I'm like, why would y'all call that? And then Dillion Gabriel had balls that he could have just easily tossed to the wide receiver. I'm talking about easily made this throw. And he throwing the ball in the air. Then he get players bam. So it's a lot going on. He's less than 50%, or if not 50 on the dot, but I think he's less. Dog it. He less than 50%. He less than 50% throwing the ball. So I don't get what we doing. I have no clue what we doing. I don't understand it. I can't see why Kevin just keep going with him other than we tanking. Because he ain't improving. He's not improving week to week. He ain't doing nothing that you'll make you say, yeah. We keeping him in. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing he's doing to make you say, we keeping him in. I don't get it. I understand that we want to get this top draft pick. But just to say you not tanking and you really are, this is wild. Like, we know he tanking. A kick return and a punt return in the same quarter? Man, y'all ain't seen that all this year. Y'all ain't seen that all this year. And it is very hard to score a kick return in the NFL now. It's not an easy task. And Kevin made the Jets look like superstars on special teams. Aaron Glenn said, boy, we had a heck of a day. I bet you did. I bet you did. I know you did. Because y'all that was 14 points. We should have won that game, y'all. If you could take one of them touchdowns off, it's a tie game going to halftime. If you take both them touchdowns off, we destroyed them. But Kevin don't want to get off of calling plays for Dillion Gabriel. He forcing this on Tommy. Tommy, we know you want to go a different route, Tommy. We know clearly you want Shedeur in. It ain't the fact that Dillion just not it. It's the fact that we know Shedeur is way better, and you not playing him. The man is way better, and you not playing him. That don't make sense to us. But I get it. It's tank season. We're playing for that. We're in the top 3 of the draft picks right now. I think with New Orleans winning and the Jets winning, we might be pick number 1. We might be. So we got to see how I go. But my boy say he's sticking with Dillion Gabriel. Ain't nowhere around it. Y'all can take it up with whoever you want to. Somebody say, boy, that boy job security must be real nice. Shy, what's happening? You say you so mad? I ain't even tripping. I figured we was going to have to go through at least 3 more games. Now we got 2 more. Probably 2 more games. Stella K. But again, I did tell y'all he could push the Cam Ward game. And then Shedeur had a rest. So Shedeur either going to get 4 games, 5 games, or 6 games. One or the other. They on, but everybody on Dillion Gabriel head. Like, bro, this ain't cutting it. Rachel, what's good? KO, I love CC. Shot. You say we will never see Shedeur. We will. We will. It just, he got about 2 more games up in him, or to the Tennessee game. Brandon, what's good? Kelly B. It's time for 12, but we just got to ride it out. Red. Hey, I expect this to happen. It's just funny that he be so certain about it. Like, it's like you tried him. It's like he feel like you tried me. Asking me, am I sticking with Dillion Gabriel? Now, one thing about it is, he was sticking with Joe Flacco. That's how he did with Joe Flacco. I'm sticking with Joe Flacco. I'm sticking with Joe Flacco. And then it came a time where he said, well, you know, he had some time to think about it, and we're going with Dillion Gabriel. So that could be the way this thing gonna go. I'm sticking with Dillion Gabriel. Then on Monday, they switched out. It's when Jimmy get tired. When Jimmy get tired of it. I don't know when Jimmy gonna get tired, but it's when he get tired. Then we'll go from there. Jimmy Cleveland, hey, appreciate it. You say he hate this coach and little Dillion the Dinky Donk King jumping on his tiptoes, throwing to the. Now, when I seen him throw that one to the dirt, I had to rewind it to see that anybody hit the ball. I'm talking about the ball hit the dirt, and they looked back in Dillion Gabriel's face. He was like, dog. I was like, what? What? Like I could not understand that. Now that I could not understand. Like, bro, I give you the overthrow, I give you all the pass you had, but to throw it in the dirt and they put the camera on your face and you say, man, dog. And I'm like, that's your reaction? Bruh, get out of here. Yo, that play right there, that was the first time I said Dillion Gabriel must be up to this too. Like, he must be part of the tanking too. Like, they must have paid him good too, because ain't no way that's how I'm feeling after. You a quarterback. You done threw from middle school or even elementary till now. Ain't no way you can't throw that ball correctly. You just throw it in the dirt? No. No. Nah. Little Mama G, Miss Willis, Maxie, what's that? Yeah. Hey, the Lions tearing that tail up, ain't it? The Mama G said, Kevin said, I'm done disappointing y'all before y'all ask. Hey, he already knew what time it was. Reginald, what's happening? DG looked like a semi-pro. He could go to the UFL. He better save them ducats, though. Kel, you say, I told y'all Shedeur never going to get playing time. No, he will. He will get playing time. It's just, it's funny that Kevin just went out and just, like, for sure said we ain't switching. Like, boy, like he just went out there and balled out. Red, you say 12 will get his time sooner. He will. So, okay, you say DG should be on the press squad. He should. They should have Bailey up. But Bailey probably play a lot better, so we don't want that. Yeah. Coach, you say he don't care. He would rather lose his job than to play Shedeur. Only way Shedeur gets in, DG has to, DG probably got 2 games left or 4 at the max. They're going to have to switch. T-Kitchen, you say looking at the schedule, the Browns will only have 2 more wins. Only win 2 more. That's possible they can get that, but I don't know if they're going to get it. Trill, you said Dillion not the problem, but he's also not the answer. That's a good way to put it. Because he ain't the answer. Fresh air. Cleveland they gave the game away. Alonzo, you say losing on purpose for the first round picks. Ain't it though? They just bowl in our face like, man, we going to take this L. We taking this L. I don't care what y'all say. DM, you say, I'm telling y'all, DG is not an NFL quarterback. Pop Warner. I couldn't believe he threw that ball in the ground like that. Now, that was wild. But it is what it is. We got a few more games to watch. GG, Larry, you say, understand Flacco and Dillion. Yeah. DH, you say High City build a stadium and have a, Cleveland going to have a new dome stadium, but boy, I think everybody going. I think all the up north schools finna go to, not schools, but I think all the up north NFL teams finna go to domes. They said somebody else finna get a dome. But I guess Buffalo say they don't care. They going to be out there. I think the Chiefs finna get a dome. The Chiefs finna go get a dome too. B-Rod, you say I'm still laughing at that play? Yeah, wild, ain't it? CL, hey, this man got every game he throwing a play that we like, what? CF, you say he always has to watch the tape like he's not. Yes, seeing what's happening. But for Dillion Gabriel, he never have to watch tape. And for Joe Flacco, he never had to watch tape. It's, my guys are starting. Brandon, you said, did you see him talking on the phone when he was? He was. Red, you say he had a few balls he threw was awful. I saw that one. I ain't get to see all of them, but I saw that one. You say the Browns are officially the absolute. Yes, with the Jets beating them. TP, you say in DG press, he said some went well, and he was asked, what do you think went well? Boy, they on his head, ain't it? KO, you said DG doing the twinkle, twinkle. Hey, that Flintstone out there. Yeah, you said Shedeur tried to give Dillion some doubt, and he's showing it. Oh, I ain't see it. B, you say you think he gets. I think he will get 2 more games. I just looking at it, y'all, I keep telling you, I thought he was at least going to get 7 games, but somebody may come in and say no, but I think he getting 7 because He's definitely getting Baltimore because they said, I'm sticking with Dillon Gabriel. Now, they might watch film and somebody say take him out, but I don't think they is. So he'll get Baltimore game. That's at 425. He probably going to get the Las Vegas game. Most likely will. San Francisco getting demolished right now. They might even leave him in for that. He might get the rest of November. If not, we can get the Raiders game is a toss-up game. Raiders game is a toss-up game. San Francisco could either beat Shedeur or they just going 8 games with Dillon Gabriel and 5 with Shedeur. But it's a piece of me saying they'll wait till Shedeur have to go to Chicago. His time going to be up. The Raiders, San Francisco, or Tennessee. One of them 3 games. Raiders, San Francisco, or Tennessee. Shedeur should start one of them. And if, at the worst case scenario, at Chicago, he'll start. It's wild. I ain't never seen nobody not want to play somebody you know better. But when you trying to tank and you got to accomplish tanking, you can't put Shedeur in. We going to see Shedeur this year. Jimmy Cleveland, I appreciate it. You say, how does a quarterback beat you with a total of 58 yards, an interception, and 1 touchdown? When you give up them special team plays, like Cleveland did in the first quarter, we scored, kick it off, they score. They kick it off to us. We go 3 and out. We kick it to them on punt return, and they score. Come on now. Y'all can't be that obvious with tanking. So they tank right in our face today. They tank right in our face. Now, Dillon Gabriel did a better job of not being Mr. Dinky Donk the whole game. He was kind of throwing it out there, but I think Kevin them shut Tommy Reese down. Tommy know that he could do a whole lot with Shedeur, but he can't really do it because we got a tank. We got a tank. He had an opportunity. Then the defense went to playing just terrible. Now, they say we play better at home. So can we win at home? That's going to be a thing. Can we win at home? I don't know if we can win at home. I just don't because we saw it. I think somebody said last year, if you count all out, because we only got 2 wins. So if you count all last year and now, our record is 5 games. That's 14. Only won 5. What's our record? So we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we 5-21. 5-21. Y'all, this ain't no team trying to win. This a team trying to tank right into a draft pick. Now, I told y'all, I think the Saints was number 1, but the Saints won. We lost, and we lost to the Jets. And the Jets was probably higher up than us, but since we lost to the Jets, that put us in better position. And I think the Titans behind us, but to make sure they stay behind us, we going to lose. We just dealing with a weird situation, y'all. We can't win away, so we 0-5 away. And the Jets couldn't win at home, and now they get a win on us. We just keep being, so we the trash of the league right now. We the worst team in the NFL. We the worst. We want that number 1 spot so bad, we will tank and let special teams beat. We lost the game in the first quarter, y'all. The game was over in the first quarter. When I looked up, I said, oh, all right, we 7-0. I look back, 14-0. What? Then I'm looking on who threw touchdown passes. Ain't nobody who ran the touchdown pass. Ain't nobody special teams. No. Antonio, you say nobody gonna watch them play. Nobody want. Yeah. Dillion ain't getting it done. We know he ain't getting it done, but we gotta ride it out. It's weird. You say the situation sucks, but a delay is not a deny. Correct. In due time, Shedeur will play. I'm going to just wait until then. I am too. I ain't tripping. Jimmy Cleveland, I appreciate it. You say the fans are calling Shedeur again. Baltimore and Kevin gonna have to take Dillion out because it's going. Yeah, they gon' that. Yeah, when they play Baltimore Sunday, Lamar Jackson already know they about to tee off. Lamar Jackson them already know they finna win this game. They sitting back like, yeah, hey, this cakewalk. Now they know that defense gonna come with it, but they like, yeah, this cakewalk. Now they gonna know that that it's like that too, but they know for a fact this a dub. This is a dub. They might play hard, but this a dub. They finna come in there and roll call. We'll see you. Cleveland's not. It's rough, ain't it? Till you say most quarterback. Oh, I gotta tell y'all something too. Shedeur was 100% right on what he said. Till you said most quarterbacks who sit for a while tend to experience more success. So I'm so patiently waiting on God. No rush. Neither am I. No rush. I already knew that this was, well, once they started dealing, I kind of looked at how many games. I already kind of felt they would go that way. But the fact that he just come out and say it, like he just so bold with it. Yeah. I'm starting Dillion Gabriel. What y'all thought? What y'all thought? That man went out there and threw for 500 yards. What y'all thought? Like, bro, this man ain't, man, because he ain't throw no pick. Come on now. I love CC say, let God cook. Cook it up. Shy, you say they will draft. If they draft another quarterback, the Browns are completely out of line. They need to fire everybody. But y'all, Shedeur said something. When he said this, I'm like, boy, you right. Shedeur said, hey, remember when he said this coming? He said, I'm watching the games. Man, I can get out here and play. I see play that I see quarterbacks pretty much I'm way better than. You know what he was saying. He right. As we was looking at the games today, y'all, it was a lot of quarterback plays Shedeur could have went out there and crushed. Shedeur could have went out there and crushed this quarterback play. Y'all, they still would have been tanking. The returns probably still would have happened. But with Shedeur in the game, man, that ball going deep. We testing them DBs. We would test those DBs. But the fact that we here at Cleveland, they still whooping us like they've been whooping Shedeur since after the BYU game pretty much. They was ready for Shedeur after the BYU game. I'm talking about they beating him down. Like, nah, bro. We ain't gonna let off the gas on you. And they still not. Kevin know they tanking. We know they tanking. This next game gonna be a loss. Now, if it's a blowout, will they put Shedeur in? I'm not even certain they'll put that man in. Even if it's a blowout, I'm not sure they'll put Shedeur in. Because they know when Shedeur go in there, if it's mop-up duty, Shedeur gonna look real good. Because it'll be second team. He been practicing with second team the whole time. So him being on second team versus the second team defense of the Ravens, that's gonna look ugly. They could run it back to when they was like, wow, we put Dillion in, he went 3 for 3 and a touchdown. Imagine what Shedeur would do. He might go 1 for 1, 100 yards, and 5 TDs off for 1 pass. They listen. We're not seeing Shedeur until we see Shedeur. Like, I don't think Shedeur coming in no blowout. Kevin gonna get up there and justify it just like this. We're just trying to get our quarterback enough reps in real games. He's a rookie. You got to get him all the reps that he can get in a real game. So it's okay. They need to let Kevin go. They not going to let Kevin go. They setting up for these draft picks, y'all. And again, it's no quarterback out there. They could tell y'all the Indiana quarterback all they want. But I will tell you this. The Indiana quarterback is playing on a squad that is offense set up to succeed. LSU quarterback, done fell to the side. Clemson quarterback fell to the side. Texas quarterback fell to the side. Oregon quarterback trying to get some love, but man, so it's Indiana quarterback. He's going to end up being the number 1 quarterback unless they find a reason not to make him number 1. He's 6'5", probably 220, 230. So he a lock. He a lock right now. But it ain't like he just all that. Now, should he come out and get drafted? Yes. But if somebody really want him to succeed in the NFL, I tell him to stay. Like, come back another year. Be excellent out there. Be excellent. Be close to excellent as ever, because I know that offense you in, he wins everywhere. And this coach winning everywhere. It ain't the players, it's the system. Now, of course, you got to get players to fit the system. So that's going to be their number one guy. I don't know if it's going to be Cleveland number one on the board. But if they want to go quarterback, that's going to be a lot of quarterbacks. You got Shedeur, Dillion, Bailey, Deshaun Watson, and then you bring in a first round. So I don't see them doing that, but that is the quarterback who's going to get the love. I just know Shedeur was 100% right when he said he look around and see league play and they can't touch him. I'm like, Shedeur, you right. We watching league play live action, and it's not good, y'all. It ain't good at all. Kathy, you say don't put Shedeur on the field with the Ravens. They not. They not. Yeah, you say blocking the noise. Ms. Brown, you say they don't have the money for a first rounder. They'll find it. Monet, you say was Musgrave on the sideline or in the booth? I don't know. DM, you say maybe Shedeur will get a chance to compete next year. With the draft next year, will be a better situation for Shedeur. Well, he's still going to play this year. To me, ain't no way they start Dillon Gabriel 13 games, y'all. It's no way you could justify that. And Jimmy, the owner, would look like a bold-faced liar. A bold-faced liar. I could see them giving Dillon Gabriel 8 games. I could see them giving Dillon Gabriel 9 games. I cannot see them giving Dillon Gabriel 10 games. That wouldn't sit right. You can give him 8 or 9 and Shedeur only get 4 or 5. You can give him 7 and he only get 6. But they ain't going to justify that man playing 13 games over Shedeur. 13 games, and we saw the same thing 13 times. Like, Dillon Gabriel played better today. But this was against the sorry Jets. So, and the Jets still won. All right, so, and I told y'all, the Jets was going to win this game. Before we even played the game, I said, y'all, they're going to lose to the Jets. I said, somebody they going to do it. They're going to lose to the Jets. And it is what it is, y'all. These boys sorry. Like, they trying to be sorry. The man above, you say they waiting on dude to have one good game to justify the pick. Yeah, they trying. Shy, you say they won't change QBs because Gabriel's a good game manager. Well, he ain't no good game manager, but he survives the game and it don't look bad. Like it ain't no 65-3 or something. Yeah. JB, now they did lie about that, but that wasn't the owner said that. I don't remember the owner saying. I know Kevin said it. You know, we been knowing Kevin a lie. LQ, you say I think the Raiders game will be the game to start Shedeur. It could be, but that's a victory. Well, no. If we tank it, we need to lose that. They want to lose that game. I told y'all it's 3 guaranteed losses they want to take. Was the Jets, the Raiders, and the Titans. So if you leave Dillon Gabriel in for those games, you get the result that you want. Yeah, but you gotta leave him in there. Matt, you say Shedeur didn't play, they lost. Yeah, that about it. That's just about it. Real, you say whatever they want to do, the bigger fools they make correct. They look silly. Kathy, you say the Browns are disrespectful and dysfunctional. I couldn't believe they defense played like that. Like and they special teams, just laid down today. I'm talking about just slap laid down, y'all. Now we done played way better teams than the Jets. And the Jets probably ain't scored on a kick return and punt return in years. Or at least this season. And they get it done on us 2 in 1 quarter. Man. That's to be you say in the coach's eyes, they don't need another quarterback. Dillion is their guy. Nah, they know Dillion trash. They ain't saying he trash. But they know Dillion is not better than Shedeur. They ain't. And then y'all know how I know he was tanking. How Kevin don't even get Jared Judy the ball, but Tommy Reese come in and aim at this man all game, seem like. Just aiming at him. Get that, Jared. Get that, Jared. Get that, Jared. And you like, now, Kevin. And then they was handing it to QJ like a champion. Get it, kid. QJ, get that. Get that. And I'm like, Kevin, you could have did this. But I told y'all while we was watching the game, I knew they was going to lose when we came in and just threw the ball. I'm like, bro, y'all do that. Y'all don't want to win. RJ, you say the boys look like they just giving up. I don't care what Miles say. Hey, it didn't look good. I'm talking about Hall, man, running back Hall, man. It wasn't like he was balling like this all year, but they getting off on us. Tane City, Reggie, you say, did I tell you the Jets were going to eat them alive? You did, but I felt like they were tanking anyways. Excuse me. I knew they was tanking. And I told y'all, if we lose this game, I know we tanking. You say the owner who didn't want Shedeur? Maybe, but I'm glad they say they gonna play him. So we got to see him in December. Before I put it like this, I don't know if we'll see Shedeur in November, but I do know we will see him in December. I'ma stand on that. We will see him in December. We will. Ain't no way they get Dillion Gabriel 13 games. No way. It's no way possible they get this man 13 games. Like 13. No, I know you say you want a sample size, but God, dog. Pat, you say, I'm glad you have voiced your thoughts. He needs to read your book. I'm 6'7", and an average football person. I have never seen such thing. Yeah, it's wild, ain't it? It's wild. I'm talking about they are in our face saying, look here. But I keep telling y'all, this is more like the Red Sea to me. We just waiting on get to the promised land. That's it. We not going to see Shedeur just yet. Just yet. But at some point, they going to make the change. December is Shedeur time. Now, December is Shedeur time. December, we seeing him. I don't know what part of December. I'm thinking after the Tennessee game. Stacey, you say, sure wish Shedeur could redshirt in the NFL. Well, that's what it look like we doing. We redshirt for sure. Scott, you say if I was Miles and Ward, I say, you can't. Look like you quit on your team. Jay, you say once the defense saw the special teams got ate up. Hey, when they see that thing go 14 zip just like that, boom, boom, what? Special teams been holding down the whole year. And this what happened? Yeah, it's wild. JB, you said, then what if we don't see him in December? Oof. We'll have to hope that we see him the first game of January. Gotta hope that we see him. But listen, December he will play. I've been telling y'all the whole time that at the end of the day, they could give him up to 7 games. And we finna be on game 6. Now I'm telling you that they might try to push it up to 8 games or 9. It's gonna be in between 7 to 9 games. They will not give him 10. If they give him 10, this a whole new kind of tanking. Like this tanking and you being disrespectful with your tanking. I don't mind you giving him 7 games. I don't mind giving him 8 or 9. But 10 and only Shedeur with 3, no. You better give my dog at least 4. Lil Mama G, you know it. They say he gonna do the last 4. That's what I'm saying. He could. At the bare minimum, they got to give me 4 games. You gave Joe Flacco 4. Now I know when they got Bailey last year, Bailey only played 1 game, so they are kind of like a little they'll shake a little tail feather on you now. I love CC. You say I truly don't care. Cleveland make it like that, don't it? Shedeur, Melvin, you say Shedeur play 6.5 games. Ravens might be a beatdown game, and I don't see them putting him in. If they put Shedeur in for the Ravens game, I would be shocked. If they fool around and let DG win another game, I don't think he winning. They not winning. They not beating the Ravens. Baltimore Ravens, they will not beat. They could beat the Raiders. Now, the Raiders trash. They could beat the Raiders. Matthew, you say crazy part is he's not worth those number of games. He's not. We see that he's nothing more and nothing less than exactly what he is. It's just dink and don't. He threw it a little farther this year, but this game. But now Tommy Reese got film out on him. Now they looking like, man, the Jets beat y'all. The Ravens looking like, boy, we finna crush y'all. LW, LBD, LW. You said, same Colin, I'll be surprised if he gets in against the Ravens. Yeah. And the Ravens probably finna tee off on them. But Cleveland does play better at home. Hey, check this out. I guarantee you the Ravens won't score on them on special teams. I bet nobody else scoring them on special teams but the Raiders and Tennessee. They gonna make sure ain't nobody else gonna get it. Jay, you say I was certain he'll play today after seeing all those dirt balls. He had that many dirt balls. I saw one dirt ball. I saw one dirt ball. I didn't see a lot. The man above you say Shedeur gonna hey, he is. He gonna be cold out there, ain't he? Crystal, what's good? Yeah. Maybe you say Shedeur will play on November 23rd against the Raiders. I don't think so. They could. I would like him to start, but I just don't know. Double M, you say listen to Dillion press conference. Dillion answered everybody question from I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to check it out. They waiting on good snow games. Pat, you say they don't want to see him get hurt, not this year. Well, they got to play him at the bare minimum 4 games. Now, I ain't the owner. I ain't Barry. I ain't Kevin. They ain't called me and tell me that, but it's impossible for well, it ain't impossible, but to not get a man 4 games, I see that y'all want to play Dillon Gabriel real bad. He guaranteed to start game 6. I told everybody he'll at least get 7. Now, if he get 8 and 9, we gotta draw a line now. Because if he make it to 8 or 9 games, he better at least give me a 300-yard game. He better give me a 300-yard game. MJ, you said don't forget LeJohntay on the kick return. Yeah, but the Jets, they had to lose to. The Raiders, they could lose normal and nobody ain't gonna trip. See, the Jets, if they wouldn't have got them 2 touchdowns, they wouldn't have been nowhere in this game. Whether it was tough on them today, the special teams play was. Renee, you said Miles is about himself. He is not going to stick up for Shedeur. When y'all hear Miles Garrett talk, he doesn't remind you of somebody else when he talking. He remind me of somebody else, but I ain't going to say it until one of y'all say it. It's almost like they got the same voice. Miles Garrett's voice sound like, I help y'all out though. Miles Garrett's voice to me sound like a former NBA player's voice. It really sound like that. But y'all tell me who y'all think he sound like. 'Cause that's what I think he sound like. Man, boy, you say I want Shedeur to get a Rookie of the Year next year. Hey, he gonna have the opportunity. I love CC say let them do whatever they want. Yeah, and they are. They are. Mac, you say a quarterback that had no yards today still won. Exactly. That's how you know this game was. Y'all, we watched so many games today. Well, looked at the scores. Miami beat the Bills, and they thumped them. We gave up 2 special teams touchdowns and took an L. The Jaguars was leading the game the whole game versus Houston until the last few minutes of the game, and they lost. New York Giants was beating Chicago the whole time until they lost. Who they fooling with this, y'all? They not fooling us with this. New England, I think, came down to Tampa and beat us in our weather. Come on now. Not that it was real hot out there today, but they at 1 o'clock in Florida. Come on now, and you beat us? No. Ring my bell, you say, Coach, I'm so ready for Shedeur. Nah, not Charles Barkley. Not Charles. Shy, you say, how will Shedeur get? They just being funny. Because he ain't playing this year, what they saying. Yes. That boy only had one good play passing, and that was a 45-yard touchdown. Now, I get it. They might didn't think he was going to play, but hey. Eric Hill, the Patriots are good, but to come beat Tampa Bay Bucks in Tampa at 1 o'clock, not a night game, nah. DH, you say, do you think they're saving Shedeur for next season when he get the O-line picks? They are holding him off for them draft picks. And I think they holding him off because they say we gonna really teach him a lesson. We ain't gonna let this boy see the field till December. Because they look like they ain't finna give us November. Ms. Brown, I can take that. He do got a calm collective, but it's a specific name I want y'all to say. But I did think of Michael Jordan too. I did say, because Michael Jordan, when he had them interviews, he don't really, like he don't get high or low. He just hit you with what it is. Sherry, you say, what game are you going to next? I was going to go to the UCF game the week before Thanksgiving. Not this weekend coming, but the following weekend. But I don't know if I'm going to go to the UCF game. I might want to go to the FIU game. And I will go to a South Florida game. Nope, not them two. But y'all getting warm. Nah. Lamar G, you say he fell asleep on the game? Shannon, no, not Shannon Shaw. Froggy, nah. He's an NBA player, a former NBA player. Right. TF, he ain't the answer. He's not the answer. He ain't the answer. I feel bad for Cleveland because you got ownership tanking again. Hopefully, whatever they trying to do for the past 2 years, it amounts to something next year. I think Tommy Reese could call plays, though. I think that was a good outing for Tommy Reese. It's just the special teams failed him. I bet Tommy was hot. They ain't never had this happen. But when I get ready to call plays, this happen. Kevin, now come on, man. Kevin, now y'all trying to make me work extra hard. Then the defense playing trash? Come on, man. This kind of trash versus the Jets? Ain't got no quarterback. We know they running. So y'all let special teams beat me. I got to try to whoop everybody. Tommy Reese was out there on his own trying to whoop everybody. Tommy Reese was trying to fight Dillion Gabriel. The Jets defense, the Jets special teams, his own special teams, his own head coach. What? Tommy hot. And they must be forcing Kevin to nah. But he calm like them. No, not no Batumbo. Cause you say teaching lessons and all that is over. They won't play Shedeur this season. Y'all, I can't say no to this season until they prove me wrong. They gonna have to prove me wrong. They gonna have to prove me wrong. They got to prove me wrong. Cause I'm still in the ballpark of what I said. I said at least 7 games. And now the way they kind of rolling this thing, they might try to go to 9 games. But they will not start this man 10 games straight. They could. Cleveland could, but I just don't see it. Ms. Mason, you said, did DG have better stats in college? He was a journeyman. UCF, Oklahoma, and Oregon. JB, you say, oh, they gonna prove you wrong. Well, we got time. I believe we gonna see him. Now, y'all still ain't said one name that y'all can say. Y'all said a lot of names, but I can't believe, y'all must don't hear it in his voice. Nobody ain't said the name yet. Maybe I'm the only one hear it in his voice. He surely sound like him to me. I'm gonna let y'all tell me though. Can't give it away because if I say the initial, y'all gonna hit it right on the head. But Jordan was a good name to say because he is calm like it. Until you say he can't get 200. Well, he get 200, but he got it one time, I think. Yeah, I ain't never seen a whipping like this before, y'all. El Kill said it, Kobe. He sound like Kobe to me. I don't know if y'all hear it in Myles Garrett's voice, but he sound just like Kobe. Like he sound exactly like Kobe to me. Go listen to it. He sound like Kobe to me. Man, boy, you say so. DG tanking for his own replacement. When he threw that ball in the dirt, and all he could say was, "Man, or dang," I was like, "What?" Oh, you been saying Kobe? Rich girl, I ain't see it, but yes, that man be sounding like Kobe. I'm like, dog, that boy voice sound like Kobe. Like it really sound like Kobe. I'm like, when I listen to Myles Garrett talk, I say, well, he had me thinking about my voice. I say, well, how would I get up there and talk if I was talking? Would I go in there with a set tone? Like he got a set tone. And it's like, oh no, I can't answer that question. That's offense question. That's a Kevin question. Now, as far as me, I want to win. As far as me, I want to win. I want my team to win. I want everybody to win. I went to Kevin and Barry, and I was like, are we winning? As long as we stand on winning, I'm winning. He had me thinking, how'd I act up there? Because, listen. Hey, TM, hey, that's what I was saying. I said, man, I'd probably be up there. Hey, man, I had to say it the right way, but I'd be, look, hey, but we getting taxed out here, boy. I had to tighten up for him. Yes, I don't love the way we're playing right now. I would be more excited if we was winning. Right now, we're not winning, and I really want to win. I love winning. Oh, I get up there like Kevin. We just got to play better. Just got to play better as a team. It's not on one person. It's on all of us. We just got to play better. So, yeah, hey, he got a sack. Myles Garrett got a sack. Nah, DG ain't getting traded. Nobody don't want him. But again, it is Kevin offense, even though Tommy Reese was calling it still Kevin's playbook. So, every quarterback that lead Cleveland look better. JB, you said got to be yourself. I would, but I'm just listening to everybody, how everybody be talking. I was just wondering how I get up there and talk with them. Because all I'm hearing right now is Cleveland people. Other than when Mike Tomlin got mad and say, I don't know what Barry them doing. They must know something we don't know. They just gave this man away. They gave Joe Flacco away to the rivals, and you started it. That don't make sense. Then when the Patriots head coach said, man, they with these gimmick plays, man. When they start playing real ball, we told that tail up. Kind of just laugh like, boy be talking that trash. LH, you say, if I had that contract, I sign and act like whoever you want. Hey, it must tell Myles Garrett to chill out. Because I was thinking, Myles Garrett be the same one that be straight go mode out there. But get on camera and just talk so calm, and he stay at the same level. Like if it was something, zigzagging, or you could see the volumes of his voice, it would stay right at the same level. And Sherry, you say nobody want him? Poor DG. Yeah, nobody ain't going for that. DG would have to stay. TF, you say the play calling was much better today. However, Dillion can't execute it. Yeah, I still can't get over that ball in the dirt. Like, he got balls that he just, like, bro, you threw one intentional grounding last week, well, the week before. Then you just threw it right in the dirt. Like, nah. like a college professor. Kathy, you say the Browns might push Shedeur in the last game. If they do that, well, at least you can say they started the year off right, the new year. Right, it don't match him. It don't match him. Yeah, as you say, you can't be recognizing those chats unless you give money. And what chats? Uh, uh, Now, Deanna, you funny, because I say your name so much, but that's what you say? Child, please. Uh, he had a bad, yes, yes. I know, and I say her name a lot. That clearly don't make no sense. Like, I call it Deanna. Like, yeah. What they? Miss Kennedy, you say I'll be cleaning up over 1.5. Ooh, what you got? Mike, you say that's the way I would speak to keep it low key. I want to know, is that how he really talk? Mo, hey, they might as well. I get out there and throw that thing. You that? You that? Yeah, below, because that's funny. Like, I say her name every day. Every day I see it. But out of the blue, I don't say it. Kate, DG, I just still. My boy threw that thing in the dirt and had no real reaction. I'd have been embarrassed. I I know Tommy Reese was looking like, what? Oh. Oh, I thought you was talking about me. I say, I be saying your name all the time. Rachel, you say that's the anger management training. Oh, he can't get mad no more. Oh, yeah. Okay, you say they are just so disrespectful when they talk about the Browns. The Browns, I don't know. And nobody really going at them quarterbacks no more. They better not call the quarterbacks no more. Scott, you say it's too late in the season. Right, so you got to go with it. But I don't even know what Kevin wouldn't even allow him to do that. Kevin wouldn't allow him to do it. Kevin wouldn't allow him to do it. Man, boy, you say either DG way worse than I thought, or the Browns coaching staff. I think it's a mixture of both. Hey, they didn't. When they scored 2 times on special teams, I know he said, what? And y'all, I was looking at it. Now, I don't know how they line up special teams, but they had a number 98 on the special teams, on the kickoff team, right? This guy's speed had to be a 5 flat. 5 flat. 5 flat. And they had him out there. I'm like, what? How they gonna do that? 5 flat. So I was like, this was a setup from the jump. A 5 flat? Like, come on now. Ray my bell, you say, why are they keeping DG in the game? Tanking. It gotta be tanking. It gotta be tanking. Nah, Diaz, you good? I just thought you was talking about me. Oh, I thought you was talking about me. I was like, I don't act like that. You said, would it be too much to let us know what they won't. They can't come out and say it, but Kevin say the same thing every time. It's just not on one person. And we got to play better as a team. When he talk about Dillion Gabriel, he say the same exact thing. It's just not Dillion Gabriel. It's not one person. We got to play better as an O-line, play better as wide receivers, play better as running backs, play better as wide receivers, play better as tight ends, play better as defense, special teams, and play better as coaches. Like, bro, you say this every week. Just come out and say, hey, we're tanking, you guys. Okay, we're trying to get certain players. Love, yeah. Yeah, you say if they are planning to make Shedeur a friend, I would love for them to do that. But they ain't doing that either. Because Kevin said, I'm sticking with Shedeur. I mean, I'm sticking with Dillon Gabriel. Sticking with him. Sticking with him. Okay, well, stick with him. Stick with him. Stick with him. If that's what you're going to do, stick with him. Ms. Brown, you say you can't be embarrassed if Kevin is supporting you. DG, believe the hype. Yeah, it's crazy. QD, you said shame on this organization for taking. Well, everybody got them seasons where everybody know they tanking. Like, I think the Raiders was tanking one time, and then the Raiders, I think Antonio Pierce went to winning, and they say, fire that boy. Now, how that man only get one season? How they take the interim tag off for him, then they fire him? How? This B, you say, do you think they'll trade 12? If they was to shock us and get a quarterback in the draft, yes, they got to get rid of him. They got to get rid of him. See, if you say they ain't tanking, they got to be something, because ain't no way you look this. Unless they just this sorry. You had to rewind the video. Man, boy, you say, man, if Shedeur would have won the last 2 games, the Browns tied for second. Don't make sense not to even try. They don't want second. They want number 1. They fight. See, the Saints won today, the Jets won today, and they lost. So I believe that pushed them up in better position to get that. I don't know who they trying to get in the draft. It got to be an O lineman from Ohio State or Michigan, or a wide receiver from Ohio State or LSU. But quarterback-wise, y'all, that Indiana quarterback finna get a lot of love. They finna make Fernandez the quarterback. Mendoza, the Indiana quarterback. They slowly but surely pushing him up to number 1. Now, he is 6'5". He is 6'5". Hey, Sweet, yeah. At the end of the day, he will. Oh, you say 2 in the division? Yeah. Chose you said, Kevin said the same thing about Flacco, then Blink. He did. He did. That's why I'm saying when they do make ready, they get ready to change Shedeur to Shedeur, they'll have to say it on that Monday. They have to say it on that Monday, Chosen. They're going to have to say it on that Monday, because other than that, they ride him out. I think he got 2 more games. I honestly think he got 2 more games. If they give him more than that, I don't think he go past 8 or 9. I do not see them giving him 10. Well, what you think it is, TF? Just bad coaching? It could be the Alabama quarterback, but they saying he might go back, because they say quarterbacks that don't have 25 stars up under their belt don't have a good success rate in the NFL. So I think he's a junior. I think he'll come back. So what they gonna play? 12 out the gate, then probably skip first round, then play the second round, the third round, and then maybe the chip if they can get there. So he might play 15 games this year. Yeah, 15 games. Then if he play about 15 games next year, that's 30. And I always say you need some. You got to have some stars up under your belt. That's why the Moore quarterback at Oregon, he had some stars there, but he didn't get enough stars. So I think this year he gonna get 12 games, at very minimum bowl game. Then I think got to run it back next year. Yeah, Mo got to stop. Mo got to come back. P. Allen, you say the Saints want Mendoza? Tyler played good today. Sweet, you say, I think this situation is eating Prime up. Well, some things you can't blame on yourself. You could say he was we could say it's on him, but John Elway pulled that number on them. Who else pulled that number on them? Eli them pulled that on them. So it ain't really Coach Prime. They just made him the focus point. I don't know why they want to text Prime and Shedeur, but I still think it's the Red Sea that thing gonna part open. But look, y'all, I just wanted to holler at y'all about it. I couldn't believe Kevin. Well, I figure if they ask him, it's like Kevin feel like you back him up in the corner. Are you gonna start Dillion Gabriel? Yeah, I'm starting Dillion Gabriel. Now he know Dillion Gabriel ain't the answer. He knows that while they throwing the ball at the games, Dillion Gabriel at practice is not showing that he him. But they keep doing it. Dillion, you say I agree, Coach Prime is deeply affected by all this. It probably is. It's probably hurting him, but he got to see it too. Like, man, it got to be a Red Sea at some point. I don't know when it's going to open up, but it got to open up at some point because ain't no way they look at Dillion Gabriel like, yep, that's my guy. Like, hey, ain't your guy. You know he ain't like that. But, hey, blessing to y'all. I want to come on for that game, but I'm going to see. I just rode out with you. I might come on at halftime. See how I look. But, hey, blessings to y'all. Holla.